All right, let's just get started right away. My blood sugar right now is 97, and we'll test it at the end. We'll see how low my blood sugar went. Exercise is so good for lowering blood sugar. It has so many benefits, but that's one of them. All right, let's start right away. All right, let's do a split squat. So put your hands on your hips for right now. You're going to bring this leg to the side, and then I want you to bring it back, not straight back, just a little bit back. And then you're going to bend the knee like an elevator, lean forward and lift. We're going to do these 5 times on this side. Lean forward, lift. Oh yeah, lifting the booty. 3, 2 more. 4, use control. 1 more. And 5. Great, same thing on the other side. All right, bend the knees. Bring this leg to the side. And then about 3/4 of the way back. And then drop down like an elevator, down. See how low you can bring that knee to the ground. You don't need to touch. 2, 3, 2 more. 4, and 1 more. And that makes 5. All right, you already got 10% done. Excellent. We'll do some little marches in between. Get those steps in too. Yeah. All right, next we're gonna do a low squat with some side steps, just 1 to the side, 1 to the other side, just 10. All right, get ready for your low squats. And I'm just gonna put my hands here. 1, tap, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. March in place. So I'm gonna make this as easy for you and as fast as we can with control. Good form. So you're gonna burn calories, you're gonna get your 100 squats in, and we'll get that blood sugar lower just a little bit, not too crazy. All right, next up, we're gonna do a plie squat with some calf raises. All right, so widen those feet, so toes out, and let's see what we're gonna do with our hands. Let's press them together. All right, and from here, and calf raise. Good, lean a little forward when you go up. 2, we're going for 10. 3, see if you can go low or lower. 3, is that 3? 4, 5, using a little bit of power. 6, 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Good, 30% done. We already got 30 squats in. See, that wasn't too bad, right? Yeah. All right, next up, I'm gonna lower the heart rate just a little bit. Whew, yeah. Squats are so good because they work the thighs, and the thighs burn a lot of calories. And the booty, anytime you're doing a squat, you are working that butt, lifting it up. Nobody likes a flat, saggy booty. Yuck, we want to fill out those pants. Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, next up, we're gonna do narrow to wide squats. Again, just 10. We're not gonna do any more than 10 squats for each exercise. All right, next steps, we're gonna do narrow to wide. Make sure that butt's going low. Narrow to wide. What was that, 4? 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. So when I see people doing squats, a lot of the time, they're just hinging forward from the chest. Yes, when you do a squat, it's natural for your chest to go forward, especially when you have a really short torso like me. My torso is 6 inches. I measured my ribs to my hips. So because of my short torso, I actually have to really lean forward. But as you can see, my butt goes down. So I'll see people hinging forward and their butt is up. We want that butt as low as you can, ideally to about the knee height. And you'll feel it. All right, next up, prisoner squats. All right, you're gonna have your hands by your head. They don't need to be here, just touching about the ears. All right, and we're going to, again, work on that posture. Go low, 2, that's 1. I mean, sorry, this is 2. Don't want to cheat. 3. How low can you go? 4, 5, 6, woo, 7, 8. These are tough. 9, and one more. 10. And what I found is I go slower, I can actually go lower. So when you go a little bit slower, it tells your body, I'm not going to hurt you. And then it says, all right, well, maybe I can go a little bit lower. She's going slow. Yeah, she's not going to hurt me. Because if you flail around, like if you're doing cardio, you really don't want to lift weights when you're doing cardio, unless you're using really light weights. But even then, you know, you're kind of putting strain on your joints. So like when you're doing strength, you want to go a little bit slower. So this is cardio and strength. So this part, the walking, you can do that super fast if you want. But the squats, we want to use control for those, except for the ones after this. So next we're going to do skater squats. So it's a single leg exercise. So actually what I want you to do right now is I want you to go to a wall, a table, sturdy chair, and I want you to hold on because these require a lot of balance and really strong knees. So grab your table right now. So it's almost like a reverse lunge, but that toe does not touch down. So you'll have your hands here holding on, okay? And you're gonna go down, 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 and up. So we're just gonna do 5 per side. 2, 3, 2 more. And 1 more after this. And go ahead. I know it's pretty challenging. Really strengthening. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Get that foot planted straight. Lift that back foot and push the leg a little further back. So I'm leaning forward, really concentrating on my balance, seeing how low I can go. 1, I'm feeling that in my hip and my glute. 2, 3, using my stabilizers. 2 more. 4, woo, and 1 more. And if you touch down, that's okay. All right, nice job. All right, next one, let's do a little cardio. Now, we're gonna do jump squat. So if you don't want to jump, you're just gonna follow little mini me. Mini me. I'm already mini. I'm only 5 feet tall. You'll do that one instead. So you don't need to jump. But for you rest of you want to jump? All right, let's see. Now my little mic's gonna make a lot of noise. I'm gonna hold on to it. Whoops, while I jump. All right. So when you jump, I want you to land softly. So land the front of the foot and then let the rest of the foot follow slowly. And then you're going to pounce back right up like a cat. All right. We're going to do 10. So you're going to go low. 1, 2, spring. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, and 10. Nice job. Well, I should have ran. Let me jump on the 10 one. 10. All right. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Sidestep it. So side steps are really good for working the side of the hip. So when I've worked with people, the part of their body that's very, very weak is the medial glutes, the side, because who walks sideways, right? So that in the upper shoulders, everyone's all slouched forward. But anyways, all right, next up, we're going to do single leg squats. We're going to do 10 on each side, but these are easier than the skater squats because one foot is completely planted. So it looks like this. You have your heel up, your toe down. You're going to put most of the weight on this leg. So you're going to go down, down, down like an elevator and up. Good. Down and up. 3, I'm leaning a little forward. 4, if you want to hold on, you can. 5, Going for 10. 5 more on the side. 4, 3, 2. I'm really thinking about my muscles as I'm using them. Good. Same thing on the other side. Let's just do a couple butt kickers first, and then we'll go to the other side. Just lowering the heart rate just a little bit. Yeah, my heart rate's up. That's a good thing. That means I'm burning more calories and I'm lowering my blood sugar. And it's important for me because I have type 1 diabetes. So keeping my blood sugar controlled through exercise, a low-fat, cholesterol-free diet, and insulin is what keeps my blood sugar controlled. All right, so same thing on the other side. All right, so we're going to go in our single leg squats. Most of the weight is on this leg. 2, 3, we're going for 10. 4, 5, 6, see how controlled I am? 7, 8, 9, one more. Good. 10. Excellent job. Let's do some side steps. And you know what? You are 80% done? 90% done. You're 90% done. You've done 90 squats. See, that wasn't so bad. You know why? Because you're working with me. So come back and you can work with me one-on-one. I am a certified personal trainer and certified strength and conditioning coach. I have a certification in fitness nutrition as well. And my website is thehighfivediet.com. Don't go anywhere, we're almost done. I have, so you can follow my nutrition book and what I eat. I've got all my recipes there too. All right, let's do the last exercise. We're going to do curtsy squats with a tap. So we're going to just do 5 on each side. That's it. You can do it. All right, 1 foot back and down and tap. 2, tap. 3, tap. 4, tap. 1 more on this side. Tap. Good. Let's just do a couple knees. Work with the lower abs too. Working everything today. All right. Almost done. 5 more. Most important thing. Finish. Give it your all. All right. Last exercise. Our curtsy squats. Get set up. Make sure your hips aren't twisted. They're facing toward me. All right. And you might need to adjust that foot, right? All right. So we're going to go down, tap, down, tap, 3, tap, 4, tap, 5, tap, 6, tap, 7, tap. I went too many. We did a bonus. You know what? We got to make it even. I got to do 2 more on the other side. Ready? 1 and 2. So we did. What was that? 104. Yeah. Woo! 104 squats in such a short period of time. That's awesome. You're awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. So just stay for this cool down. And then I'm going to show you, I'll show you my blood sugar and see how much I lowered my blood sugar in this short workout. And if you didn't go as low as me, that's okay. I've been training for 15 years and weights, doing weight training. I had coaches that helped me. And if you need a coach, I'll be happy to help you as well. All right, let's just do some stretches. You always want to stretch after a workout when you are nice and warm. Other side. Bring that knee up, flexing the foot. All right, from here, let's do an inner thigh stretch. Wide feet. Your toes should be facing toward me, parallel, and you're just going to hinge back and side to side. I do have tight inner thighs, And, that's okay. Not all of us are as flexible as yogis, acrobats, right? So if you weight train, you end up being a little bit tighter, like me, but you end up being a lot stronger and fitter, and that's more important. All right, let's do some booty kickers. All right, and let's go ahead and stretch out our hamstrings. Heel down, toes up. Peel those toes toward you, rotating your torso in line with that straight leg. Just put your hands on your hips. Look down at your toes. Place the foot flat on the ground, bend the knee, roll up. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Heel down, toes up, hips back, rotating the torso in line with the straight leg. Bring the toes toward you, feeling that stretch from the back of the knee. And then lastly, let's do a quad stretch. Actually, let's also do a calf stretch. Yeah. All right, from here, you might want to do this on your side or holding something, switching sides. All right, from here, make sure the standing leg is a little bent. All right, now let's go ahead and do our calf stretch. Parallel. Don't go too narrow. You might fall over. Heel down. Lean your torso a little bit forward. If you want more of a stretch, squeeze that booty. Yes. All right, switching sides. All right. Whew. Adjust if you need to. Excellent. All right, gentle march. And don't go anywhere because let's find out what my blood sugar is. I probably didn't wait long enough. So if you test your blood sugar shortly after an intense workout, your blood sugar actually tends to go up because when you're exercising, your body releases cortisol because it's under stress, but it will lower back down later. So if I waited 30 minutes and was just like hanging around the house, maybe just like on the computer shopping, it would lower a lot more. And also, intense exercise creates stress on the body. So sometimes it can raise your blood sugar. So what I typically do is I will do an intense workout like today, but usually I use weights. And then I go for a walk afterwards so that I'm upping my intensity and my cortisol, but then I lower it back down with a walk. So I do have a walk coming up. It's a Japanese fat burning walk. It's a specific type of walking. Let's just go ahead and walk side to side. It's 3 minutes of fast walking followed by 3 minutes of slow walking. So I have a live Japanese fat burning walk coming up, and it is, I'm trying to remember the date. Oh, it is August 16th at 9:30 a.m. So if your goal is fat loss, exercise is great. But if your goal is fat loss, you need to do 90 minutes of exercise a day. And you don't need to do it all at once. I usually do 60 minutes here and I'll do, 30 minutes midday or something like that. But 90 minutes. Now, but if you really want to lose all the fat that you desire, if you want to look really trim, really lean, and be really healthy, you need to combine the diet aspect with exercise. So 90 minutes of exercise followed by a healthy diet. And the healthy diet that I follow, you can follow too. And it's not about moderation. That's a complete lie. Moderation keeps us sick and fat. We don't want to be sick and we want to be lean. So my book is called The High Five Diet. You can follow my diet and you get to eat carbs. There's not like, oh, you can only have like a half a cup of rice. No, you can have a decent amount of rice. And yes, you can have pasta and you can have pizza, and it's cholesterol free. So that is the key, is avoiding everything that has cholesterol. And you can have lots of carbohydrates. I eat a high carbohydrate diet, and my diet is very low in fat, and it keeps me lean and healthy. And hope to see you soon. And especially, I hope to see you at the Japanese walking workout live. Bye.